Right. Hey everybody. This is the intro, sorry, for the Unit 11 review guide video. So I'll start out with just kind of the topics here. Um, Lenses in general. So you want to be able to talk about kind of why a lens works. So first off, the idea that you spread out light. So we mentioned the idea of dispersion here. Spreading out light, kind of the triangle light going in, bending, and then splitting up into like red and blue light where it gets bent the most. And then be able to kind of draw the shapes of those two different lenses there. So if you've got a concave lens, they can come in straight and then they come together. Whereas the concave lens, what did I say, convex? Concave lens here spreads it apart. Light comes in and it diverges away. And there'll be some questions on this, but there you go. Anyway, yeah, so that's the kind of the types of lenses. Then you want to be able to draw the different rays of light to create the images formed by lenses. So we'll come back to the classify. You want to be able to draw the lines. So at least two. Remember, we did two of the lines. We did the center ray and the parallel to focal ray. Some of you may have seen the focal ray to parallel ray. It's just kind of the reverse of the parallel ray that we drew. And then you want to be able to come up with the image types for different things. So the this is your real, your virtual, upright, inverted, larger, smaller, or same size. Got to classify that. You also need to be able to do it mathematically. No, given no drawing, you need to be able to solve for where the image will appear. Or what's the focal length if you know the different images. And there's some examples. There's like 4 or 5 examples of this different math in the review guide as well. And then this relationship, we didn't really talk about that much, but this does talk about the center of curvature. The focal length is where the light focuses is half the center of curvature for the lens. Half the center of curvature. All right. After lenses, we kind of shifted and started talking about the human eye because it has a lens in it, and it's going to lead us into the next part of this unit, which is the colors we see. And so this is a good summary, but you need to know the parts and functions of the eye. I know this isn't human anatomy and physiology, and I know this isn't biology, but there are questions, and you need to know about the human eye for this unit because it leads us to the next idea of why we see the colors that we see. Now, this talks about additive color, the red, green, blue coming together to make different other forms of color. If you just mix them, they make the 3 secondary colors of yellow, cyan, and magenta. But if you mix different amounts of them, then you can make millions and millions of different colors that we can see with our eyes. So that's the light coming together. And then you need to know why things appear the color they do based off the keywords of, that's not there right now, of absorption. So if you absorb that light, you're not going to see that light, or reflection. So if you reflect the light, then we will see that color of light. Here's a bunch of terms there. If you want to go through and learn the definition of those, it definitely will help you out, especially all those different parts of the eye, as well as all the other ones that aren't fully listed here. Just a note, I don't remember if it was on the other one, we do need to know how to correct these visions. And for our classes, we did that in experiment 11D. I believe it may not even have a letter on it. It's the class kick though, when I was absent. So it was the eye. And so you definitely want to go back and look at those videos and look at what you did to correct each of these types of visions. And again, we'll talk about it in the review guide here. All right, so that is the introduction to it.